Okay, let's unpack this. Today we're doing a deep dive into something called WorkflowGen AI-Q.
Hmm.
And specifically, we're looking at it through the lens of their hybrid agentic approach. Got a bunch of sources here.
Yeah.
Our mission really is to get what this hybrid model is, how it applies to things like quality and compliance, and what results it's actually delivering.
Right. And the core idea here with this workflow gen hybrid agentic thing, it's quite fascinating. It's not just like standard automation with some AI thrown in.
Okay.
The key insight seems to be that for these really complex human-centric processes, especially in regulated areas, you kind of need an intelligent blend of different types of, well, agents.
Agent.
Yeah.
So you mean like you're not just replacing people, it's more about orchestrating them.
Exactly. Orchestration is a good word. Think of it like a team, right? You've got your human agents, your quality engineers, compliance folks, the experts.
Yeah.
Then you have AI agents doing things like spotting patterns, finding anomalies, maybe making recommendations. And then system agents, these are your, reliable workhorses,
Yeah.
pulling data from ERPs, IoT sensors, lab gear, that sort of thing.
Gotcha. And WorkflowGen AI-Q specifically is where this whole hybrid agentic idea gets applied directly to quality and compliance.
Mm-hmm.
The sources are calling it a key pillar, basically designed to weave these different agents together into workflows that are traceable, adaptive, and crucially auditable, all in one platform.
And importantly, it's built on a low-code, no-code foundation, which is a big deal.
Okay, maybe quickly explain that. Low code, no code means?
Basically, you don't need to be a hardcore programmer to configure or tweak these workflows. Business users, the people actually in quality or compliance, can often manage and improve the processes themselves.
Right, that makes sense. So how does this actually work in practice? Specifically for AI-Q in quality and compliance, the sources seem to break it down into three main steps. First is collect and verify data.
Yeah, so this is about centralizing data from
Mhm.
pretty much anywhere, scan docs, sensor feeds, databases you already have. And right at that point, AIQ uses its agents to instantly flag anomalies.
So clean, reliable data from the get-go, which you absolutely need for compliance. What's step two?
Step 2 is find the issues fast. This is where the predictive bit comes in.
Predictive.
Yeah, AI agents look at historical data, trying to pinpoint potential root causes before they turn into big problems or failures. It's trying to shift things from reactive to proactive.
Okay, proactive prevention.
Hmm.
But what if issues do happen? Deviations, non-conformances, I think the sources call them.
Right, exactly. If something doesn't meet your quality standards, let's say, that brings us to step 3, automate corrective actions.
Ah.
AIQ agents can identify what needs to be done and then automatically kick off workflows to deal with it.
But surely with human oversight, you still need people involved.
Oh, absolutely. That human in the loop part is essential. The human agent is still there for final review, decision-making, handling tricky situations. But the system runs 24/7, capturing everything, ensuring that full traceability you need for audits.
Okay, let's talk results then, because the sources have some pretty attention-grabbing numbers. What jumped out at you?
Well, the drop in critical deviations is pretty big. They say up to 60% fewer.
60%, wow.
Yeah, and they link that directly to the AI detection, catching things humans or simple rules might miss early on.
That's huge for risk
And-
and for the teams. Audit prep time cut by up to 70%. That sounds almost too good to be true. Think of the time saved.
It's significant. And they also mention over 50% higher productivity for the quality team because the AI handles the repetitive stuff. Plus, issue resolution time apparently gets cut in half.
And a typical ROI within 6 months just from avoiding non-compliance costs. That's fast.
Mm-hmm. And beyond the numbers, they talk about other benefits like, more consistency, fewer human errors, real-time insights, getting alerts about risks sooner, and the system learning over time.
Okay, so this brings us to the sort of strategic angle of this hybrid approach. It's not just plug-and-play AI. They say it's plug, govern, scale, and evolve. What does that mean practically?
Well, a key advantage, I think, is avoiding AI lock-in.
How so?
Because it's an orchestration layer, you can plug in AI models from different places, OpenAI, Google, others. You're not stuck with just one vendor's AI tech. You use what's best for the job.
Ah, okay. That gives you options. And it lets you deploy faster, but still keep things like compliance, version control, audit trails under control.
Exactly. And you still have that governed human-in-the-loop process. Plus, the low-code part means business users can actually drive improvements themselves, adapt things as needed, without a big IT project every time.
Right, and connecting data from anywhere, structured or not.
Hmm.
So connecting this to the sort of bigger picture,
Yeah.
WorkflowGen AI-Q seems to fit with this emerging idea of the agentic web.
Yeah, that's an interesting connection. The idea there is that future value isn't just in isolated AI models or siloed automation.
Okay.
It's in orchestrating these different agents, human, AI, system, across roles, systems, domains to achieve complex goals. It's about making AI truly operational, collaborative, embedded in real work.
So wrapping this up for our listeners, what this deep dive really shows is a concrete example of how AI isn't just a standalone tool anymore.
Yeah, right.
It can be woven into a governed, collaborative system with humans and other tech, delivering, well, pretty clear results in really critical areas like quality.
Yeah, this hybrid model, orchestrating these different agents, seems to fundamentally change how you tackle complex processes like quality and compliance, delivering real improvements, real control.
Which leaves us with a final thought, maybe. If this kind of orchestrated agent intelligence can achieve these results in a tough, regulated field like quality, where else could this hybrid model reshape complex, human-centric processes in your world? Something to chew on.